He's been using this. Oh. Oh. Okay. Also, pass her arrows back. Now, where did I park that boat? Oh, right, it's up here. I walked through the gate. Fort Emerald. Let's look around inside Fort Emerald. There's something I need to buy here, I think. Chamber of the Crystal? Buck! Priest in white robe staring into a large green crystal and meditating. He's a middle-aged man with very sparse hair. I'm Buck. Welcome to the fort. What are you doing? Doing my meditations. Then I will return to my healing. Are you the fort's healer? One of them. When attack comes, a lot of people become hurt very quickly, and I need to move fast and work hard. That's why I keep as much energy stored as I possibly can at all times. How do you meditate? He points to the green crystal which dominates the room. We don't know where it came from or who made it, but it regenerates our magical power very quickly. You should try it. It's a wonderful sensation. It's an amazing crystal. We wish we knew who made it. It's very strange sometimes, though. It looks like it was made by the Vanatai. Was it? He thinks. Interesting. And frightening. We'll keep using it, I think. We'll be a lot more careful about it. How is it strange? I don't like to talk about it. People laugh at me for saying it. Sometimes, when I feel the energy of the crystal, I almost think it's trying to talk to me. Was it made by the Vanatai? The dome's sole source of light is a large green crystal rests on a pedestal in the center of the room. It glows from within, sending out a warm, constant beam of energy. The crystal is large, fragile, and surrounded by several chairs and kneeling pads. They seem to be there so that you can meditate while staring deep within the magical stone. Looking at the crystal, you can see that it is a Vanatai creation. It's just too much like their crystals to ignore the resemblance. Its origin has been a mystery for years. Now at last you know who made it. Meditate. Woo. Leave. Darn it, I have to go around. I guess I could have talked to him from anywhere. Tessa. Minuscule woman in loose clothes sits cross-legged on her chair, staring into the glowing green crystal. Her gaze flickers up to you for a moment. I'm Tessa. What brings you here? What are you doing? Preparing my next raid. Move fast, strike hard, that sort of thing. We're heading north. What are you going to raid? It's an empire fort being built to the north, then a ways to the northwest. A ways on the other side of this huge rubble-strewn cave. We're trying to disrupt things, maybe come up with a pass. What pass? Trying to get her hands on a blue pass. You know, the passes Empire folk use to get into places. They've been having lots of supplies shipped into the new fort, so we think they must have some passes in there. It's very dangerous. I need all the power I can get. Do you think you can stop them? Nah, we can't keep them from building a fortress that far back, but we certainly can slow things down. Harass, you know? Well, I think I stopped them. Just, everyone's dead and all, but yeah, stuff like that. That's a good indication that the spell barrier is here. I just need to find out who's doing it. There's the commander. Chilly chambers where the bodies of Vernite soldiers are kept before being taken to be buried. Their weapons have been laid reverently at their feet. Pieces of fabric embroidered with the sun symbol of Avernum have been placed on their faces. Funny how the sun is the symbol of Avernum. Got a little forge back there. Come on. There we go. Nothing. There's only one soldier in this infirmary. He's sitting in the back. He's horribly wounded. Hey, dude. Brian. This man has taken a nasty wound recently. His ribs are wrapped in broad gauze bandage, and you can see that the blood is slowly starting to seep through. He looks up at you and groans, "I'm Brian. What do you want?" "How'd you wind up like this?" So sit up, winces in pain, and lies back down. "I was doing some recon. That's how I ended up this way." "Recon?" "Reconnaissance, spying, watching the enemy. Real risky." Winces in pain again. "See, my patrol was on a boat trip up northeast. When we landed, we got ambushed." "By who?" "Pirate soldiers. They're all dead now. One of them got me across the ribs with his sword. I'll be okay, I hope. Better off than him, anyway." Touches the bandage gingerly, then winces. "And you know what burns my butt? I say what I saw on my recon and nobody believes me. Nobody." "What do you see?" "Yeah, well, we brushed near Limoncelli's fort to take a look. I saw a bunch of those tall, skinny, weird guys landing in a boat. Those weird guys with the barriers, what were they called? Vanatai? Yeah, those freaks. I saw a bunch of them talking with Limoncelli's troops right outside his fort. I don't know why they'd be here, but I don't trust them." "How are you doing?" Coughs savagely and shakes his head. "I'm not getting better. The priests here just aren't strong enough to help me, but I'll try to pull through." Well, closes his eyes. Good luck. And I guess you're the commander. Captain Schnitzuis? Captain of the Avernum army. When he sees you, he walks over to greet you. "Welcome to our fort, adventurers. I'm Captain That Word. Nice to see some new faces, especially when they're adventurers. You can always use adventurers." "Thanks. Busy?" "Preparing another raid. It's what I do, mainly. Tell us about the raids." "We're fighting the army of Limoncelli here. He's a very nasty and cunning Empire commander. Soon I'll be off on another raid to try to penetrate his defenses, but I'm not optimistic." "Where is his army?" "He lives in Fort Dolthar. It's on an island to the northeast, and runs all his raids from there. We're just trying to find a way to get at him." He pauses, and continues grimly. "Of course, even if we did reach him, well, he's an unusual warrior." "In what way?" "I don't know how much of his rumor, and how much is fact, but they say he's magical. He's fast. He moves faster than a hasted person. And he's that way all the time." "You mean, like, pretty much everyone in the game is already hasted, and then he's double hasted?" "Everyone but my party. So every one of their enemies always gets 2 swings to my 1. And they outnumber me too, which is real great. I don't know how he got that way, but let me tell you, don't make me too happy about the idea of fighting him." "Seen lots of action?" He laughs. "You don't know the half of it. Hardly a day goes by when some Empire soldiers don't sneak up and throw a few fireballs in the hope they'll get a lucky kill on us. Sometimes they succeed. It's the Empire. Why don't they just overwhelm you with their huge armies? Because those armies are on the surface, not down here, and they're likely to stay that way. It's hard to teleport lots of people down here, and that's been the only thing that saved our lives. Oh, I bet they feel pretty dumb for wrecking all the ramps down here." Another question. "Do you need any jobs done?" "Yes! If you could kill that guy so I won't have to do it, I could give you a reward." "It'll be reputation." I don't think I need any more reputation. Actually, I think crown clearance is the best. I don't know. Maybe Erica needs better. But we never get him. If you're interested, speak to General Landron. He's on the north wall. What sort of reward would you get us for killing him? Well, one of the hardest spells to learn, as I understand it, is Dispel Barrier. If you could help us with this task, I'm sure General Landon would see it clear to help you learn this valuable and much in demand spell. Oh, well, I have a job to do. Uh-huh. Where's the general? Well, there's a person. A wizard. Silverio. This woman is staring intently over the barricade, watching carefully for attackers. She wears mage's robes and seems ready to fling a spell at any moment. She nods when you approach, not looking away from the blasted ground outside. I'm Silverio. What you looking for? To stop shushing noise. Quiet, I'm watching for an attack. Is an attack imminent? She speaks quickly and quietly, never averting her eyes. That's just it. We don't know. We never know. We all take shifts watching for Empire raids. They can conceal themselves magically. Then they can appear in seconds, throw a few balls of fire, and get away. We then have a very little time to strike back. How do you repair the walls? To plug in the holes with magic barriers before any attackers can climb through them. The barriers are our most powerful defense. How so? Even if the enemy smashes a hole in our defenses, we can plug it right away. Without that ability, this fort would have fallen long ago. I suppose so. Are you the one that teaches it? Meet another mage of Avernum. His robes have been charred recently, probably by a stray spell. He's looking at a magical barrier, trying to figure out what to do with it. He turns and nods to you. I'm Eustace. Greetings. What you working on? I'm currently dispelling some barriers. It needs doing sometimes. When we build a wall somewhere, and the fields we put up to repair things are in the way. He sighs. It's tedious, but it's my responsibility. Can you teach us? No, I'm under strict orders. Yes, I know. I knew that before I asked, but I had to ask. I guess he's over here. You look like a bladesman. Strong, weathered man stares intently out the window, watching for movements. He wears the insignia of a general. As he speaks, he doesn't look away from the window. I'm General Londrin. Welcome to my fort. What you looking for? Points to the north. Out there? Empire territory. We're on the border right now. They don't have strong control of the caves north, but they have enough. You want to go out there? Watch out! Oh, and a warning? Yeah? If you leave this fort to the north, it's likely you won't be able to return this way. The enemy can disguise themselves magically, so we won't open the gates for you, because it might not be you. Okie dokie. Are you the field commander out here? He nods, not looking away from the uncontrolled territory to the north. Yes, I lead all the troops in this area. Really, not just the fort? All of our night forces within 50 miles get their orders from this fort. My fort. He smiles briefly in pride. But he doesn't stop watching out the window. In my responsibility, we face a difficult enemy. Who is your enemy? The Slithzerikai, right? Or the cat people? Oh, I got it, it's the Nullbugs. Fighting Limoncelli of Fort Drolthar. He is the Empire commander and a deadly, vicious warrior and my sworn enemy. If any adventurers, cough, nudge, nudge, wink, were willing to undertake a mission to deal with this menace, I would reward them. Sure, we already know about him. He's hasted permanently. Just go kill Limoncelli. Find a way to Fort Drolthar, get in and slay him. Do it, and not only will I try to get you a promotion, I'm already at crown clearance, but I'll tell one of my mages to give you the Dispel Barrier spell. It ain't easy to get. Okay. Now I have a quest. And I don't really want to go out the front door. No. Oh, I could just... Alright. I could just go by the lizard folk path. Oh, come on, guys. Let me out. You guys are jerks. Really? Don't clip into me. That's rude. Limoncelli. Lemon fresh. That's probably him up there. So we know how to get there. Just gotta go back to the boat. Also, I'm at 2.5 hours. Huh. Where did I park the boat? Well, I know where I have a spare boat. Oh, I remember where the boat is. It's up in the scree pits. I'm gonna go at least to the boat before I stop. Don't you harass me with your selling things. I find some potion-making herbs. That's good. Just randomly, while walking around, I found them. Yep. Alright, saving here, and I will talk to you guys next time, alright? You all take care, and goodbye for now.